Hello you, welcome to Geekism and welcome back to Frostpunk. In the first episode we got a basic city set up, we got some coal coming in, we got our beacons set up, our guys are out there and doing what they need to do. Explore, take resources. Oh, so Sturdy Shelter didn't have people in, I thought that had people in. We'll take the resources, we want to get to the steel bridge, boom. Yes, because we know what's at the steel bridge. Automaton! That's what we're going to aim for today. If you enjoyed this video, please let me know by hitting that like button. And if you're not already, and you'd like to see lots more creative gaming for grown-ups, click on subscribe. Okay, so, another medical tent there, because we got a lot of people sick, mostly because of the nasty weather we had. Oh, we had terrible weather. Oh, it was bitter. Really bitter it was. But hopefully, now we've got our second ring sorted on temperature. We should be okay for a little. We've got livable, so the next one down from that is chilly, so I think we'll probably do okay. It's only a day of cold, look, one level back up a level, so I'm pretty sure we're going to be able to manage that. As soon as this is set up, we can get people in it. We've got lots of staff free, actually, so what we're going to do is build a resource depot. We can't build a resource depot, we need a few more wood. Okay, wood's always... Oh, come on, there we go. Wood is always one of those ones that we run out of early on in the game. So we're going to set a resource depot up over here. Again, it's one of those ones that doesn't need to be next to anything, or people don't work in it or anything like that. So we've got these little sort of pods of space where it doesn't need warming, basically, which is what that is. So are you coal, are you? Yeah, might as well fill you out then for a little bit. And to be honest with you, the main one now is we could do with more wood coming in. We only get 9 an hour. Whether or not it's worth building just a second mill. Oops. We did always say that it's more about efficiency than building up bigger things. No, do you know what? We will. I think we'll build a second sawmill because they're really light resource-wise. They hardly use anything, in fact. They hardly use anything. Okay, so let's do... We've actually got the wood needed. Let's speed up a little. They only use, like... Oh, we still haven't got enough wood. They only use, like, 5 wood, I think. 10 wood. Building here will block pipelines for an important facility. Building here will destroy resources. Where else have we got good amount of trees? Oh yeah, this side's pretty good, isn't it? Okay, let's do it over here then. Let's build the outer ring up to here. That's all we can do right now. Still, people sick. Can we hurry up and heal the people that are sick, please? That would be really good. Coal, might as well fill you up. And there's people there, so we've got plenty of coal coming in. We just need resources, so we need 40 wood. Okay, so let's get through the night, and once we've done that, we should be able to crack on. Obviously, people aren't collecting coal during the night, which is good. We're really low on food, so it looks like food's going to be an issue that we have to solve in this episode as well. First of all, though, explore you. Send it to the city. Why you would not, I don't know. They stay there, so now they can move towards the weather station. We want to head up eventually to the coal, which I think is around here, so I'm not going to look for the convoy just yet. Weather station can set in. Okay, I really want that coal coming in before we start. We'll find out in Winterhome. Yeah, I know, because the problem is, as you find Winterhome, the hope falls more and more, so it's pretty grim. I know we have to work there eventually, but yeah, it's pretty rough. Pretty rough indeed. So, okay, come on. It's still the middle of the night. Let's get through free time. Wonder what we'll accomplish today. Lots, I hope. There we go. That'll start bringing in wood.
Time to earn your bread.
Exactly right time to earn your bread. We're going to get about 60 wood, and then we'll carry on. Okay. We have nothing being researched. What can we research? Hothouse could be useful. How much does that make again? A few hardy crops can be grown here, supplying up to 35 raw food per day. I think instead we're actually going to go for hunters. And we're going to go down to flying hunters in the next one. There we go. because we really push our hunters up to be better. In fact, right, let's just sort this out. First of all, we need a resource depot up here. What are you? Oh, we've got a resource depot. Cool. Coal. There we go. So now we can have double the coal we've got, and then we're going to build a. We're going to carry this on a little, and then we're going. Oops. We're going to come away from that, and we're going to build another sawmill. Street is under construction, of course, but that will hopefully help there. Now, temperature-wise, let's have a look at all of this. Where's our first sawmill? This could be... We're going to heat you, and we'll heat you once there's people in there as well. But other than that, I think temperature-wise, we're actually doing pretty good. There are people working in this, right? So what happens now to the coal that they... bring in? It sits there, doesn't it? Yeah, okay. So instead then, now we can store it. Let's just max these up. Okay, so remind me, it uses 1 coal per hour, so we might be better with a steam hub there. Let me see how they work again. That's what I want. Heating, steam hub. Powered by a generator, these contraptions create additional smaller heat zones around them. Each steam hub consumes 3 coal per hour. So actually, those 3 buildings using their heaters and a steam hub warming all 3 of them is the same. So yeah, that doesn't really help us. Here's the area up here that is the cold area that doesn't need to be heated because there's just never anyone in them. Cemetery, no graves. Hunter's hut, they get off and they take off. So we're going to build a second hunter's hut because raw food and cooked food definitely seems to be an issue at the moment. So we'll get another one of those going, and probably a third soon as well because we have a lot of staff. Oops, not staff. A lot of people not really doing much. We might as well max you out as well. Now we can with the thingy. Come on, they're nearly there with the sawmill because we need some serious woodage coming in now. But yeah, food seems to be the one. Scouts have reached the weather station. Okay, let's get them going. Coal and steam cores, that's great. Coal mine. There we go. That's the one we want because we need that open so that soon. Actually, hopefully we can do it very soon. Let's have a look. Exploration outpost depot. That's the one we want. It's mostly wood that we're waiting on. Okay, let's have a little bit of a speed up then so we can get this second sawmill open. As soon as it is, we'll fill it with people and we'll turn the heating on. There we go. Still people sick. Why are people sick? Is it because they're running out of food? Ah, we have no workers available. That's interesting. Is that everyone we've got engineers? Wow, okay. Well, in that case, let's shift people around a little bit. Let's go none there, max there. And same here, none there, max there. That should give us workers. There we go. So hopefully that'll start bringing in a little bit more food. We have no laws currently being worked on, so we signed our care house and we got that up and running. At the moment, we don't necessarily need that. At the moment, we're doing pretty well. I don't really want to use emergency shift, but extended shift might come in handy towards later on, and we kind of need to work through this. So I'm going to open that one. Yeah, not really needing it just yet, but we need to kind of go through it, you know. Okay, let's find. Is there a spare worker somewhere? There we go, just get those filled up. 17. It's not much, to be honest, but it is better than nothing. It's going to double our raw food input, which is what that one's done there, as you can see. And when they start working, there we go, wood and everything else should be coming in thick and fast now. So, coal mine, explore. We can only resources found on site will be taken. We'll be able to restart the mine later, or dismantle the machine. So, I mean, we get a lot of stuff. but I'm going to do this one because I think that coal mine is going to really make a big difference. Alright, so we'll do that. And then last but not least, we're going to come and do Winter Home. And then, unfortunately, the Hope will drop, but they'll come back with lots of lovely stuff. So it all kind of hopefully comes out in the wash, alright? So people still sick. I mean, we can do more medical posts, but really I guess the idea is that we try and make them not sick. So instead what we'll do is start upgrading some of our bunkhouses. Not loads, just a few. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. We'll do 4 of those. We have 40 people homeless. That's only because their new houses are being built. Hunter's gear research, so that means they'll earn a bit more good stuff. More scouts I'm not worried about. We really need that outpost depot. Resource depot will be able to store 50% more. Let's have a look for food options because, yeah, that's causing a bit of an issue. Flying hunters as well is opened by that one. So yeah, 75 and 25. I think that's probably a good way to go about it. But what we're going to do is we're going to take off all these people from coal. We're going to stick them on steel. And we might as well just stick you on coal, hadn't we? Because it needs to come in. Because we're down to 15 steel. Because we're using a lot of the steel because of bunkhouses now. Because they use 10 steel each time. This will get people homed again. Oh, we went down to 1 there. Did somebody die? I think somebody may have died. Sorry about that, folks. But you should be toasty warm now. Yeah, look at that. Comfortable. My word. Oh, we treat you well here, don't we? Okay, so numbers-wise, wood seems to be doing better now. We have no free staff. That must have been where that person passed away from.
It's time off.
But any minute now, our dude's going to get here, our automaton. And I think we're going to get him on the coal. There he is. Look at this bad boy. Already got this screenshot. We're going to take it again because it's so good. I love the noises and everything. It's just, it's such a nice like display, you know, just such a nice all-round looking thing. Automatons are mankind's greatest creation, and some people don't like them. So we're going to take our engineers from the coal thumper, and then we're going to put our automaton on it, which gives us 9 people to play with. So what are we really stuck for at the moment? It's steel at the moment. Yeah, using automatons, you're doing a great job, buddy. You carry on. So it looks like, actually, after this wreckage here has gone, we're out of steel. So we need to start looking at steel works next as well. So there we go. Emergency shift is done, which means we can sign extended shift. It means they lose their free time and they get a little bit annoyed, but overall, it's I think it's going to be worth doing. So here we go then. Let's have a look. Food and shelter. This can we do now? Yes. Okay, good. Does it take time to do that? It does. Okay. So we're going to hold on for that at the moment because steel is running pretty low. There's like 47 there, which will give us enough to build the steel works, and once that's up and running, we can carry on upgrading the houses. I think is probably the way to go about it, because this dude is going to go and get some awesome awesome coal. Eventually a coal mine will be better for him, because at the moment this still has to get picked up by a gathering node, so it's like an extra stage that we could really do without. So they find winter home. There's nothing there apart from a couple of steam cores. Hope falls quite a bit, if I remember rightly. Ready? Here it goes. They're all dead. They are all dead, you're right. There we go. They're not happy. Oh, look at it! I mean, we know it has to happen now. I remember the first time that happened, I was like, whoa, no, stop! Yeah, it's... I will give them purpose. So this time we're going to go faith and spiritual strength, because we went order and discipline last time, and we're going to go try this one. I'm pretty sure it's you know, a rock and a hard place, but... First of all, a house of prayer. We'll have to build 2 of them, jeez. Well, what will they all do? They will sermon. People living nearby will gather to pray, which will raise their hope, and a sermon will hope rise. So this is kind of the equivalent of the I can't remember the one we had last time, but it's a similar kind of thing. So we'll sign that. We'll have a house of prayer. That's not a problem. House of prayer will be built. So what do we need for our house of prayer? It's 30 wood, 10 steel. Okay, so we're working towards steel. So you'll have to hold on for now, hopefully. How long have we got left to do that? 3 days. Ouch. Okay. Is it worth getting the automaton over to steel? Probably not, because by the time he's walked over there, people will be coming. Now we're gonna send these guys back now because they're full of stuff, and I'd hate to lose them. So, can you come home? We'll get all the lovely gear from them, and then we really need to get that coal outsourced and set up and running. So hope has massively gone down. It's, like medical wise, we are a little short, but I think we're gonna try and sit through. Calm down, we're not going to die. Yeah, calm down. Londoners. Oh yeah, the Londoners. I forgot about those guys. Bundle up. It's getting cold out. What are we looking like at temperature wise? Let's see. It's on in all those, which makes it chilly now, unfortunately. So only the bunkhouses are livable. What are you? Medical outpost? You need to get warm up then. Okay, so let's turn all these on. Care house and child shelter are actually doing pretty warm, so everything's chilly. Again, it's only for a day, so in fact we'll actually just sit it out and then turn these back off again when it comes in, because it's while it's daytime. Oh no, there is things we can do, isn't there? There we go. Drafting machines research. So that's the main ones this is going to give us, is hopefully increasing those. Hunters based here hunt every night. They produce 34 rude food. They produce 34 rude food, and they require less people. So they're both going to be worth doing, I think. And then also, outpost. There it is. We're desperate for that. Desperate for the outpost. So we'll get that up and running as well, because we really want that coal coming in. Because then we can move our automaton over to steel, even maybe once that's up and running. Get some decent steel coming in. But that, oh yeah, that was what we were going to do, wasn't it? We were gonna build a steel place, but we haven't got it. Oh no, we haven't got it researched. Okay, so we have to wait for that research to do. Okay, we're going to have to sit and wait, unfortunately. But we have steel coming in, so we can at least start working on our house of prayer. Okay, so we need 2 of these. They're pretty big. So let's go for one here. And another one. I mean, there would be perfect, but we have a house, so I'm actually going to have to get rid of this tent. Dismantle it. No, dismantle it. I know people are going to be homeless because of that, so I apologise, but we're going to replace it with a decent bunkhouse. Just for you. Because we've got the steel. So every time we replace one of those now, we're gonna do the better option, okay? And then once that one's knocked down, we'll build our other house of faith over on that side. There we go. Can we still do it? We have enough. Is it just 10 steel? It is. Okay. That fits quite nicely into there. Gives us the 2 house of faiths we need. We are completely steelless now. Okay. So we're going to warm up soon. I don't want anywhere that's too warm. No, everywhere's looking okay. I say too warm, obviously. It's freezing cold. It's minus 40, but you know what I mean. Okay, so what do we need now then for outpost depot? We're still waiting on. It's kind of a, unfortunately, it's kind of a sit and wait. At least though, we've got like 4 days before the temperature drops. So there's that. 3 people's hungry, starving. Okay, that's not good. What are we doing wrong food-wise? We never seemed to struggle much with food last time. But here we really are this time. Is it just because we've got so many people? Is it worth just getting another hunter's hut up and running? They only cost wood. We could probably, you know, we could probably do another 2 of those. Who are you? Oh, it's coming this way. I thought that was us then. I was like, who's this coming in from the right? Yeah, let's get a couple more hunters' huts going. There we go. Because we'll do the upgrade as well to use less people. We need food coming in. The cookhouse can easily manage the demand because every time it comes in, it literally gets thrown straight out again. Look, only 22 raw food. What, is nobody working on this one? Hunters will set out. Yeah. Hunters will. Ah, there we go. They're just ones behind the other. Okay, that's fine. So we thawed out a little bit then. So we've got a few days of comfortableness. We'll turn all these off.
Work time. Get moving.
Okay. Okay, everywhere's pretty toasty warm, so that's good. It's the main issue here is just people are just ill. There's no food coming in. Maybe a hothouse is the way to go next. We don't have it unlocked, unfortunately. We have so much stuff lined up that we need to research. There we go. There should be nobody starving there. There's 80 food rations there. Okay, we can get max people there. And oh, we need to swap some workers and engineers around again. This is a weird thing we have to do sometimes. Nobody works in that. That's good. Nobody works in that. Let's find somewhere where there's people working. Scouts return with a load of stuff. 100 food as well. Awesome. Okay. Come on. Where's everyone working? You're going to get sent back out again in a minute. There's workers, but they can only have workers. So there we go. Ah, here we go. So none max. And then in return we can now max these out a bit more. Okay, outpost depot is good. We can build that soon. We need the steel though. So we need where are you? Resources, steelworks. I'm hoping it only uses wood. It does. Steel, good. Because we have got no steel. They didn't bring any back. Another resource depot. Well, they use steel as well. Ouch. Okay, so we can't do anything there until we've got our steel. Cookhouse, I feel like we don't... The one we've got is fine. People are still a little ill. So let's drop another... Let's drop another one of those in. I think. Just feel like... Okay, so why are people starving? There's food. Is that going to be okay to do? Let's have a look. I want to see... Tents, one. No, we're not going to get another 2 of those in there. So no, I don't want that there then. Nope, sorry. It's only 7 people sick. You know, we'll manage. Right, why are people hungry? Why aren't people going and getting the food they need? Do they only come and get it at night? Meals ready to eat. There's 173 regular meals there. So why on earth is it saying that people are starving? Do they only pick up the food at night time? Let's see if that goes away now when there's food done. There we go. One's gone down. There we go. Okay, people are going and eating now, I guess. That's good. Okay, steel that was. Resources, steelworks, telling us, look, we constantly need a bit. Here we go. Boom. Should we do 2? I mean, they only use a bit of wood to get going. We might as well just build 2. And if we just don't use one, then we can just turn it off, can't we? Will this follow around? Oh, it is actually exactly the right height. That's cool. So we're gonna we won't do that just yet, but we can do later on. That'd be really good. There's going to be a road up to steel. And hopefully, what we'll probably do is shift a few people from wood over to steel. A rebirth of faith. So people have started to visit the House of Prayer. There aren't many of them yet, but it might be the start of something special. It seems they really need a proper place of worship. Well, you know what? I'm an atheist. A devout atheist, if you will. But I guess, in some ways religion can help people, and, that's going to be what we're setting up here. So, steelworks, done. Let us see if there's anything we're desperate need. We haven't really suffered from amputees yet, so I'm not worried about the factory for that reason. Food and shelter. Yes, we need these. We need to get... This is serious now. Hunting tactics. Flying hunters. Yeah. We need to get this. So we need 20 steel. Alright, so as soon as these are done, that's the next one there, because although we've got some sitting in there now, food and coal are like the main ones we need to worry about, okay? Why people are still hungry, I don't know. There's food there. Okay. That will start to ring. We have to get organised. We have to do something. We're doing stuff. We're doing stuff. We're doing good.
Work time. Get back to work.
Now, I wonder if... We need more people now, don't we? We need to go and find some more people. Come on then, you. Let's go and find where there's people hanging out. Large convoy. You're going to be our next set of people. But also, after screaming about it for so long, I completely forgot to build an outpost. Still waiting on steel. Alright, well, that should be coming in now, shouldn't it? But it isn't. So let's just take everyone off there for a moment and put you on there instead. Bit of micromanaging, but there you go. We've got plenty of wood. We've got plenty of coal as well. So actually, I'm tempted, just for a little while, to put him on there. Whoops. And then we'll put some workers on there, just so there's a bit of fuel coming in. Because we're desperate for steel. Hopefully he'll recharge up. There he goes. Yum 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 yum. Drinking all that lovely juice. Yum 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 yum. And there we go. Okay, so let's get something researched. Could we do flying hunters? Oh no, we still need a couple more steel, but it's coming in now at least. So let's wait till we've got that 20 steel. There we go. Now we can research flying hunters. Hunter's hangar uses 40 steel. Woo! Woo-wee! Still don't really understand why people are starving. But that will now start to tick up. There we go. That's fine, because wood, you only use wood when you build. It's not like a drained resource. Same with steel. We have loads of steam cores. Let's see if we can do some stuff with steam cores, because it's kind of a waste not to. Food. Let's get a cookhouse going. It uses a steam core, so it should stay relatively warm. So for that reason, I'm actually going to place it on its next one out. I don't know if that's how it works or not, but we'll see. And the 6 people we've got there can go and work in it. I think we're going to make it in this hole. Oh, we're not going to make it in this hole. Well, you know what? Do one. Okay. There we go. 5 people can work in there. Cookhouse. Oh, I built the wrong one. Oh, what an idiot. Well, that's fine, I guess. Whatever. We'll leave it. Hunter. Oh, we haven't got it available yet. That's why. I was sitting there thinking that was. I'm sure I clicked the right one. Okay, adaptation. Is there anything else here we really want? A fighting arena. You know, brings up a little bit of hope. Reduces discontent. What does it take to build it? Wood and a bit of steel. The other options is that food can go further. But I'm assuming it makes What does it actually do? People who eat this food become discontented. Well, we don't want that one because that makes them ill. Okay, what about the religious side of things? Is there much over there? Purpose. Here we go. Houses of prayer. Shrines. Okay, shrines. Shrines raise the hope of people working nearby. Shrines increase efficiency in nearby workplaces. You will have to build 3 of them. Praying at shrines will give it. So they're the watchtowers, basically. Evening prayers. Evening prayers raises hope and lowers discontent. Okay, so both of those sound good. 18 hours. 10 wood, 10 steel. Go. It's all about raising hope at the moment.
Listen, everyone.
Not necessarily bringing more people in.
Sign.
It's all about raising hope and building cool stuff. So let's have a look. What we've got here that we haven't built yet. Outpost depot. There it is. It is huge. Way there we go. We're going to zoom out. Let's have a look. Outpost depot. Building here will destroy it. Well, where else can it go? It could go over here. Kind of makes sense. Those are the 2 places we can have them. So let's put them... Yeah, let's go there. There we go. And that will, I hope, be the end of our sort of coal issues for now, at least. I think that's going to be a good shout. Is getting that built up, because I know last time we really struggled with coal. We're full again on coal, so let's see if we can build a resource depot. Uses 20 steel, but we're doing okay for steel now. We're going to place you up and out of the way because you're really not needed. So let's put you invalid placement location. You're a little bit too far away there, aren't you? Let's put you there, and you can be now next to where the coal comes in. Basically, that's the. I'm working on the law here and everything. Now we can raise hope a little, can't we? Can we do a thing? Yeah, raise hope a little. Not much, but why not? We're gonna keep pressing that whenever we come to it. It doesn't cost us anything to do, so we might as well. We've only got 1 guy here now, free from work at the moment. So 2 sick absences. Here we go. What's this? Ah, we have our first amputee. One of our people is facing death, but he's still refusing amputation. He keeps screaming that he doesn't want anyone to touch his leg, and he won't change his mind, even though gangrene will kill him in a matter of hours. The person will probably die. This person will be left as an amputee. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to let him die for now, because we just don't have the amputee system set up into place yet, and he'll just commit suicide later anyway, and the suicide will do the exact same as letting him die. So it doesn't really matter one way or the other, and I've decided that I'm now going to be a badass, because we tried playing nice last time and it didn't work. So what are they there? Hunter's huts. Oh, cool. Flying hunter's huts researched. Okay, great. So that's going to help us with our food issues. Resource depots, they're the ones right now. They're the ones we're really struggling with, because we're about to be full of food as well. So let's get one of these set up somewhere else. Whoops, too far. Okay, what about over here? Resource depot. There we go. Depot. What do we think? And I think we're going to have to leave it there. Oh, we need to build these shrines. Let's have a look quickly at those. 10 steel. Ouch. Okay. Let's get up to the... Oops. Painful death. Painfully received amputation. Just died of gangrene. We must make sacrifices. Hope will fall. Discontent will rise. We need the hope. So... Actually, no. We'll go for hope falling. I'd rather have no discontent, because the tendency goes down then, I think. What we were about to build. Oh yeah, shrines.
Night is coming.
We need 3 of these. So as soon as we've got 30 steel, like that, we're going to go and put these in. And let's see if we can make these so that they work quite nicely for areas. So there's going to be a good one. There, and be mostly over houses, so that should make people pretty happy. We're out of steel. I know, I've just used it all up. It's all good. We've got lots of stuff either closed, so they're the food houses. They're fine because they're just cooking it as it comes in. Hunting tactics. Hunters' huts will employ fewer people. Yeah, that, I think, is quite a good one to go for. We need steel, though, unfortunately. In the meantime, is there anything that doesn't need steel? We can just get... So it's doing something at least. Outpost is good. Factory there. That's what we need for amputees. That needs steel as well. Generator power upgrade. We are going to have to think about that soon. Cookhouse installation. That requires steel. Everything requires steel, which is fine. We'll have some soon. I just thought while we've got none, it might be worth, you know, picking up on a couple that don't use it. But oh, there we go. Steam steelworks. Up to more, delivering up to 80 as opposed to what? 46. It doubles our steel. Okay. Yeah, we'll go for that. Let's get some steel coming in. It's the only one that we're really short on right now, and we've got our automaton on it. Yeah, I think that's probably a good way to go at the moment. We're managing with coal. We're doing okay on wood. We knocked a few people down from wood so that they could go somewhere else, but pretty sure in about 2 hours we're going to have more people coming in anyway. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please give us a like. It really does help out the channel. And if you're not already, don't forget to subscribe. Any thoughts, queries, or suggestions, you can pop those down in the comments. If you fancy a chat, you can find me on Twitter. I'm at John T. Sparrow. If you'd like to join in with the Geekism community, you can do so over on our Geekism Discord server. You'll find the link in the description. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.